Orders up the starter, just about set to go. Flag is up. And they're off. It is Angel in Disguise, Stanley on the outside. Farah Shaka is also right there as they come down the hill now, and they'll make the right-hand turn into the straight. Coming at us now, Farah Shaka by 4. Angel in Disguise next. Stanley is third. Then near Imogen Missy. Up the hill they go, and Farah Shaka is well in front. Angel in Disguise is next. Then comes Stanley, followed by Mirimichan Missy. Farah Shaka off to win it easily. Angel in Disguise is next.
Anything ugly.
Okay, now you're in.
And they're off. Boogie quickly for the lead, Ode to Joy. Into second, and all that jazz, followed by Dig My Size as they come down the hill now. Boogie has the lead, Ode to Joy, 2 lengths back in second. Then comes All That Jazz and Dig My Size as they make the turn and come back in view. From behind the tents, it's E with the lead. And Ode to Joy is right alongside. 6 lengths back, Dig My Size. And all to the straight, Boogie has the lead. Ode to Joy may challenge here on the inside, just a half length apart. Just a half length apart. It's Boogie in the blue on the outside. Is Ode to Joy. They go up the hill together. Boogie has the lead. Ode to Joy right there as they come down to the wire. Boogie and Ode to Joy. Dig My Size on for third. And All That Jazz. It's Boogie in the blue on the outside. Is Ode to Joy. They go up the hill together. Boogie has the lead.
Say anything ugly.
Okay, now you're in.
The flag is up, and they're off. And Mission Control broke well Diablo's crown. Now moves up, and AJ on the outside as they come down the slope now. In view from behind the tents, Hey Jay has the lead. Diablo's Crown there in second, then comes Mission Control in third, followed by Class Sprite. Next racing fourth. 5 lengths back now is Professor Maxwell. Then in 5th as they go on by us now up the hill. It is Hey Jay on the lead. Diablo's Crown 6 lengths back in 2nd. Mission Control there in 3rd, a gap of about 6. Class Sprite is 4th, followed by Professor Maxwell then in 5th. Northern Wood is 6th as they turn out of view. Mission Control is being pulled up. Diablo's Crown is next, Class Sprite in 3rd. Then comes Professor Maxwell and Northern Wood together in 4th and 5th. Gap of 4. Playfair Lad is next, then a gap of about 7. Back to Future next as they head up the hill. Then comes Do It All. As they head down the back straight, they'll make that far loop now. Back they go, and it is Hey Jay as they go into the woods. Out by about 10 over Class Sprite. Diablo's Crown is next. Then comes Professor Maxwell and Northern Wood as they make the loop turn. Back in view, Hey Jay is still well in front by about 9. Class Sprite is next. Professor Maxwell has moved up, and Hey Jay finished for today. Class Sprite quickly on the outside takes over the lead. Here comes Professor Maxwell on to challenge as well as they come down the hill now, and they'll make the right-hand turn. The lead, Professor Maxwell. There in 2nd, stablemate Northern Wood is right there as well as they come now to the top of the straight. Coming by us. It is still Class Sprite by a head. Professor Maxwell is there, and on the outside, Northern Wood up the hill they go. Class Sprite trying to hold off the entry. Class Sprite has the lead. Professor Maxwell, Northern Wood. And they are underway in our Field Masters chase. Once again, the competitors will follow the Field Master. Until they jump on the back straight for the 2nd time, and then they'll race it out to the wire. And Crow made a huge move to get to the front there as they come by us for the first time. Crow is on the lead with Circuit Fox in second. Leader by Choice is next. Then we have Ramos, Scarbridge. About 7 more lengths back to Bodega Bay, and Clean and Clear as they follow the Fieldmaster Jimmy Paxson up the hill.
Hi, how are you? Good. Oh, okay, right where the old Yankees place is. The old house
Continuing to follow the Fieldmaster. Six-2 the order on the lead as they go to the fourth timber fence. And they'll head out around that far turn. In view on the back stretch. And Leader by Choice has moved up. Crow is still there, as is Circuit Fox. They'll come down the slope now for another run past the tower here and up the hill. As they come down the hill, Leader by Choice. At the front with Crow and Circuit Fox. Following the Fieldmaster, they'll come down the hill, make the right-hand turn, and have a look at timber fence number 9. One more circuit to go here. Crow and Circuit Fox, Leader by Choice, is next. Then comes Scarbridge, followed by Ramos. Bodega Bay is next, and Clean and Clear as they continue on, following the Fieldmaster. One more circuit of the course to go. Another circuit to go. Crow right there with Circuit Fox, Leader by Choice, is back into third. Then Bodega Bay, Ramos, and Scarbridge with Clean and Clear. the hill they go the final time. Crow and Circuit Fox are right there. Moving on down behind the carriages, it is still Crow, right there with the field master. Then comes Circuit Fox. Scarbridge begins to move up. Into third as they make that far loop. Getting ready to be turned loose here in the run to the wire. Still following the field master, however. Pace quickening a bit with Crow on the lead. And they are off and running. And it looks like Clean and Clear has come on to challenge Crow for the lead. As they come around the turn. Clean and Clear. Scarbridge has come on into second. Then comes Leader by Choice. They come into the straight now.
Oh no! Come on, Jerry! Get the inside!
Go, Jerry!
Go, Jerry!
Next, the leaders are heads apart. Scarbridge, Clean and Clear is next. Then comes Ramos coming on and Leader by Choice. And up the hill to the wire, Scarbridge, Clean and Clear. Very close. Sultry Gate goes for the lead. Joe at 6. Moves up as they jump the first. Indian Sun was next, and Antonio Star as they head up the slope away from us for the first time. Joe at 6 will lead him into the turn. Sultry Gate next, then Indian Sun. And Antonio Star. They jump to second, and Joe at 6 is the leader, Indian Sun. It is Joe at 6, the leader by about 6. Indian Sun next, 5 back to Antonio Star. Sultry Gate. And up the hill they go. Defense 3 of 17. Over the third, Joe at 6. By about 7 lengths. Indian Sun, Antonio Starr next, and Sultry Gate as the head defense 4. Over the fourth, Joe at 6, followed by Indian Sun. Antonio Starr next in Sultry Gate as they head out round that far turn. They make the turn and head to jump 5 with Joe at 6. On the lead, Indian Sun is next. 6 more, Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate as they head along the back straight and move to the 6th jump. Joe at 6, still on the lead, Indian Sun is next, then Sultry Gate as they come and towards the judges' tower. Indian Sun and Joe at 6. They are together now. 6 back to Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate as they come through the straight now. They'll have a look at fence 9 of 17 as they come by us with Joe at 6 on the lead. Indian Sun is next over. Then comes Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate as they head up the hill. One more circuit to go.
Where's the betting booths?
Joe at 6 has the lead. Indian Sun moves a bit closer now. It's about as they head out of view and have a look at fence number 10. Leader in second, about 10. Back to Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate. Still there as they head up the hill and move to the 11th. Joe at 6. Sun is next. Then comes Antonio Starr, Sultry Gate at the back as they head down the slope now behind the carriages, and they move to the 12th of 17 with Joe at 6. In front by about 5. Indian Sun next. Then Antonio Starr over and Sultry Gate as they make the sharp turn round. Here they are now at 13. It's still Joe at 6. The leader now by about 5. Indian Sun is trying to keep up, about 20 lengths now. Back to Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate as they continue on down the back straight. Joe at 6, proving tough on the lead. Indian Sun trying to make some ground up here. Running out of time as they come down the hill. And back in view from behind the tents. Joe at 6. Now widening the margin to about 8 lengths. Indian Sun is next, then Antonio Starr and Sultry Gate. Down the hill they come now. To the 17th and final jump. Joe at 6 has led 6 flat fall. And it's come to the 17th. Final jump, Joe at 6. Indian Sun is next. Antonio Starr may make a bid for second. Sultry Gate is next. Up the hill they go. Joe at 6. Very close for second. Antonio Starr comes on with Indian Sun and Sultry Gate. Final jump, Joe at 6.
This will be easy.
Indian
Yawn,
Sun is
yawn,
next.
yawn.
Antonio Starr
Oh, yeah,
makes
horse
a bid
race
for
on
second.
for place
Sultry
out.
Gate is next. in the Winterthur Bowl. And they're off. Personal best off to lead to jump 1 of 17. Pankino is next, then Watral's C Trip as they head up the hill to the first turn. Pankino has the lead as they make the turn. Watral. C Trip is right there in second, and then about 15 or so back to personal best as they move up the slope to fence number 3.
So he's sort of an old friend, but I don't really know him that well.
2 leaders go to the third. Just about on equal terms. Well, now Pankino moves away by about 3. Watral C Trip next, and personal best. As they head down the hill behind the carriages now to have a look at the 4th of 17 timber jumps. And Watral C Trip took over behind the carriages. Pankino is next over, and then personal best. They'll now make that loop round the far beacon and turn to face fence 5. Trip is the leader, with Pankino just behind, and personal best is third. As they continue on along the back straight. Watral C Trip by about 5 over Pankino. Personal best is next as they come down the slope now for the first time. They make the right-hand turn into the straight. Head towards the finish for the second time. Watral's C Trip is the leader. Pankino right there alongside. Personal best is far back, but still on the course as they come to the 9th. It is Pankino and Watral's C Trip with personal best. Still in there in third as they head into the turn. They'll make the left-hand turn. They'll go out of view as they move to fence number 10. With Watral C Trip the leader, Pankino next, and personal best. They briefly go out of view to jump the 10. Watral's C Trip the leader with Pankino and Watral's C Trip. After some 2.5 miles, they're still right there together. Watral's C Trip and Pankino. Personal best drops farther back, but still on the course. And make their way
We'll just have to
to the back straight for the last time.
Right. Well,
They jump the 11th together. And on they go to the 12th. They are right there together. Watral's C Trip and Pankino over. Together as they head to the far turn now. from home now, and the two leaders are heads apart as they make the right-hand turn. Personal best now over the 12th, still on course. As they turn and come down that back straight for the last time, and Punkino has now opened up about 4 over Watral's C Trip. As they continue down the back straight, Punkino seemingly fresh, off to lead by about 6. Watral's C Trip trying to keep up. Personal best far back, still on the course. They make the turn now, and they'll be coming down the hill into the final straight. Punkino, but Watral's C Trip has come back and whittled down the margin. These two will battle it out as they make the turn and come to the 17th and final jump. 3 miles, here they are next apart. Who will get it as they come to the 17th and It's Punkino. Punkino, who will be first to the final jump. Punkino is first over. There's Watral's C Trip, and here they are in the run to the wire. Up the hill they go in the Winterthur Bowl. Punkino will get there first. Watral's C Trip is next. And heads up, personal best still on course. Personal best will come to the 17th. Well done. Willoughby first to the final jump. Punkino is first over. There's Watral's C Trip, and here they are in the run to the wire. Up the hill they go in the Winterthur Bowl. Punkino will get there first. Turning to face the starter. They're away in the Vicmead plate. Dr. Pancho for the lead. Running light quickly up as they head to the first. And Quaremba has come on as they head up the slope now. Quaremba has the lead, running light towards the inside. Dr. Pancho is next. Then Yankee Skip, followed by Neruda. Heart of Times. And move to the second fence. By 2 Lakes, Dr. Pancho is next. Yankee Skip in third. Running light back and forth. 4 more back to Neruda. Next in 5th. Then comes Gullible. And Heart of Times is 7th as they make their way to fence number 3. Over the third, and it's Dr. Pancho with the lead, running light. He is next in second. Yankee Skip third by a half on the outside. Quaremba, 4 more back to Neruda, then Heart of Times. And Gullible, as they jump the 4th and move out of sight round that far beacon, they'll turn and move at the 4th fence. And back in view, Dr. Pancho over the 5th. Has the lead by 4 lengths. Running light is next. Yankee Skip. Heart of Times gains. Then comes Neruda, followed by Gullible, as they move to fence number 6. Out from behind the tents and moving now to the 7th.
Dr. Pancho on the lead by 4. Yankee Skip. Next in second, Running Light on the inside, Heart of Times. There in 4th. Then comes Neruda, followed by Gullible as they make the turn now and move to the 9th. At fence 9, Dr. Pancho and Running Light, they're over it together. Then comes Yankee Skip, moving up, Heart of Times on the inside. Gullible is next, and then comes Neruda as they head into this turn for the last time. It is next as they head out of view now to the 10th. 210 as they head into that far turn.
Have a good one.
You too.
By 2, Gullible has worked his way into second. Yankee Skip third. Then comes Neruda fourth. Heart of Times is next. Dr. Pancho now trails as they go up the hill to the 11th fence.
Fence 11 and Running Light is first over. In front by 4, Gullible is next. Then comes Yankee Skip in third. 3 more back to Neruda, followed by Heart of Times. Far back Dr. Pancho now as they jump the 12th. It's Running Light, Yankee Skip right there as well. Then comes Gullible and Neruda. Heart of Times is next. Down the back straight for the last time, and Gullible comes on now to challenge Running Light for the lead. Running Light still by a length. Gullible is right there. Yankee Skip in third. 4 back to Neruda as the running starts in earnest now. Gullible and Running Light. Yankee Skip next. Then comes Neruda. And Heart of Times is next as they come down the slope now. They're over the 16th fence.
Back in view now, the leaders are necks apart after almost 3 miles. Down the hill they come now. It is Running Light with the lead as the whips come out. Gullible is next, 4 back to Yankee Skip.
Turn and come to the 17th and final jump. Here they are, here they are, for the gentleman's heavyweight going to Vicmead.
As they go to the final jump, Running Light is first over. Gullible pops the fence but stays in. Now these 2 jocks will ride it out here. Running Light has the lead. Gullible is next. Then Yankee Skip up the hill. Running Light with Gullible.
Here they are in the straight for the gentleman's heavyweight plate in the Vicmead. As they go to the final jump, Running Light is first over. Gullible pops the fence but stays in. Now these 2 jumps will ride